We're back again, coming to you guys. If you guys stay tuned on our Instagram, we talked a little about what we're gonna show today, but we got into a little bit of some mini-series. So, I don't know exactly how many mini-series we have. You have the Madness, the Mace, some of the ones that you're about to show.
Exactly.
So pretty good amount. That's already 3. I don't know the Toxic Avenger. I don't know how many complete ones you have, but we have a good amount. So I love miniseries. And you want to show your first one? See what you got.
Alrighty. Did I even grab the right one? I did grab the right one.
Ooh,
so
lucky.
For my first one, I got you guys some Deadman.
You know, love me some Deadman shit.
Right. And if you were watching our Instagram or even tuned in, we thought we got these from Monster. No, I actually bought a box. It's, how many did you think I got in there?
Honestly, it was a short box, so there's a long box, which is, I'm not sure how long is a short box, a little shorter. I think maybe 150, maybe 100.
Yep.
Thanks to one of our friends down here.
And I got the whole run of these in that box.
I
So
think
that's
that
where I
was
got
7
it from.
or 8.
What's the last one right there?
I think it might be 7.
Yes.
I think it might be 7.
It is
so
7.
it's a 7-issue series. It's pretty weird. I don't think I've ever seen a 7-issue series.
Yeah, right? It's like either 10
I wonder if it is 8. You might just be missing one, you think?
Oh, maybe I haven't even looked it up.
Uh-oh. We gotta look it up.
Because that's happened to me with my elongated man.
That's right.
And even that Toxic Avenger. I just thought there
there's
was
an
10,
11th
but
one.
there's an 11.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I could see this one having a 7, because 11 is weird too.
right? Deadman, super cool story. His powers are crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He basically possesses people, but regular people
Can
can't
like
see him.
transfer into their bodies.
Yeah, so he'll like take your body over to control it for a little bit, and then he'll hop out of your body.
And his name was what?
Man, what was his name?
This guy just found out. Boston?
Yeah, Boston Brand.
Boston Brand.
Yep. That was his
That's
name.
good. But yeah, did I get you stuck on Deadman? Did you know about Deadman before I brought it up?
No,
Like that?
I did not know about Deadman.
I love Deadman. I think his suit is the shit.
I know.
I'll throw up some more pictures of him that I could find, but it's like a low-cut V-neck, and he's all swole. And he was actually, you probably know the backstory now, but I found out the backstory because, not even because these stories, just because, I can't even remember how I found out about Deadman. I just remember seeing him in, I think, a Justice League maybe, because he's in Justice League Dark. If you guys haven't seen that movie, you should check that out. It's freaking sick. But he has like a low-cut V-neck, and he's hilarious. But he was a gymnast too, just like Flying Grayson's.
Right.
And he's super funny. Is he funny in this one?
He's kind of a dick in this one.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's a good-looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good.
Oh, they show him when he's alive?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no way.
Look, boom, right there.
I think
That's him.
another one I've seen him in is The Brightest Day. The one I always try to get you to read.
Oh,
I have
really?
that one. If you guys haven't read that series, I'd recommend it. I'll throw up a screenshot of that too.
And a god, Ramakashad,
Ooh.
gives Boston Brand.
Do they show a picture of him?
No, they don't, because he's described as like a cosmic being. He's the one. He controls everything.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's crazy. I like that one that you were just on.
Right.
I'll throw up a screenshot of that one. Who's that in the casket?
that's him. That's when he's being buried. And this is when Ramakashad, he kind of meets him for the first time, and he's kind of telling him that he has his power. He has one chance to redeem himself. Not redeem himself, but get back at his killer. Like, find out who it is and bring justice to him.
I really like the back that it's the same as the front, just
Right? That is super cool.
without the words. It's almost like a Virgin cover without the bird. You should turn that around.
Right?
Shoot.
That might...
Throw that up turned around. That's really nice though. I like that a lot.
That's super cool.
But I hope I get more people on Deadman because that guy's awesome. I think he's really cool.
I really do like his backstory. His outfit's super cool.
Mm-hmm. We'll throw up a first appearance of him. He was in Strange Tales, I believe. I don't know if it's Strange Tales, but it just says Strange, I'm sure, at the top. I know that for sure. And it's him diving. And you can see the sniper in the crowd looking at him through the crosshairs. It's sick. We'll throw up a screenshot right here. But
Nice. And he's originally
that looks nice.
a really good trapeze artist.
Mhm.
He's supposed to be like the best.
Oh, I thought he was a tight wire.
Tightrope walker.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's tight.
Yeah, no, he's a trapeze artist, and he goes to swing, and then bah, he gets sniped in the air.
Damn.
and fall.
He was swollen, huh? Would he
he's
wear
pretty
something
jacked.
like that? Why
Yeah, that was his actual outfit.
Oh, no
so
way.
It trips me out because his mouth is open here, but whenever in the first few pages, we'll throw up a screenshot, he pulls the mask over, and his mouth doesn't open. It's just a mask. Like, he pulls it over because he's like, this is my outfit.
That's funny.
So I guess whenever he dies, that's what, like, the mask fuses to him. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. I didn't even know that. Huh. Finding out more stuff than I knew. In that sexy pose while he's laying down, I didn't even see that.
Right himself.
That's funny. But
what do you got?
Let's see what I got. So, for my one, I got... When I first got this guy, I think I already knew about Deadman, but I was like, what the heck? Who's this guy? Throw up a screenshot of him right there. But Ragman, first issue. So, he's actually in Gotham. Same place as Batman. And Batman actually shows up in some of these. And he actually saves Batman at one point. I remember reading about. But this one's... At first, I said in my Instagram, it's an 8-issue miniseries, but this was in, I believe, 1991. This is October 1st. And, I mean, Ragman right off the bat, I got the 8th issue, I believe, was the first one I ever got. And he's, like, jumping off a skyscraper, throw up a screenshot, but I automatically fell in love with it. I was like, dude, who is Ragman? This is awesome. Looked up the powers that he had. And for every person that he kills, their soul, like, goes into his rags. And basically... His dad was a ragman, I guess. They came from another country. He was supposedly the first, or one of many Jewish superheroes, but in DC Universe. L'chaim. And his dad owned a clothing shop, because I guess they had brought some old clothing from back over there. And it was called like Rags and Tatters or something like that. And and his dad had made him a costume of a ragman. Just like, play on words from the thing when he was for a Halloween party one day when he was a kid. And I believe that's in the older issues, not so much this one. I'm not sure. I've only read 1 and 2. I have to read more to see if it is that one. I just read this off something, and I remember hearing about it. But his dad gets shot by some gang because they want to take over his store, or they want to start selling drugs out of his store, and he refuses, so they shoot him. And then this guy he's in a coma forever, and they mess him up or something like that. And he wakes up with all these cuts. I'll try to throw up a screenshot of him, but he's all stitched up, and they said he was in a coma for a couple months or something.
Crazy.
And that they found him in rags. So I was like, what the heck? This is weird. And he's going to go and get revenge on these guys, and they're working out of that place now. And they I don't know how they got the aunt and uncle under their name. I'm pretty sure it's like a fake aunt and uncle, because they pretended to kill this guy, so they were the only... next persons to be passed down to that store. And he goes over there to kill him or whatever, and he's about to pick lock the door, and he sees like a shiny thing in the corner of his eye. I'll throw up a screenshot right here, but it's a suitcase, and he opens it, and like he's been having this weird dream. That's why this story is so confusing, of him like in the war, I guess, but it's not him. He says his friend is shot, and like he's on the radio, and they're telling him they're gonna evacuate the town, but he's telling him not to, and he says there's invisible enemies or something like that. But it shows this dream about 5 or 6 times. And finally, there's this weird, like, figure. We'll throw up a screenshot. And it's, like, it says his name is Emmett. Oh. And it's, like, it's weird. It kind of scared me at first. I remember reading and gave me, like, a weird feeling. It was weird. But his name is Rory Reagan in this one. Or Emmett. I don't know why I keep saying Emmett. I need to figure that out. I need to read the rest. Or Ronald Reagan, maybe. But it was super interesting. I need to read the rest. But I like the way he opens the suitcase and he gets like sucked in there or something after this flashback. And he comes back and he's like crouching down all badass as Ragman.
Right, that's super cool.
But I think his first appearance was in 1978 in Ragman and other series. And didn't really take off until a little bit later. But I think you actually saw me almost get that one from Monster Lair. Remember it was kind of beaten up?
Yep.
He said $8?
Yeah.
Now it's going for expensive. I should have got it.
Yeah.
But...
I like that pose. It kind of reminds me of Spawn a little bit.
Sorry that took you a little bit, but that guy has a badass story.
Right, it's a cool backstory. So, is my turn? So, the next one I got for you guys is number 3.
The Hook.
Captain Hook.
Throw up a screenshot again.
So, this is 3.
Oh, you read that one before you read 1?
Yes, because I didn't read any of the runs, so I just picked one just to kind of... I don't know.
Dang, 175? Well, it was in 1985. That's cheap, though.
Yeah.
And that one's a lot thinner than that one. Than the first one, huh?
Yeah, that's true.
Was that one a quick read?
No. Actually, yeah, it's not too bad. It's a lot thicker than what you think it would be, which was surprising. But when I the third book tells who kills Deadman. He figures it out. Then he kind of is trying to plot out a plan to figure out how to bring him to justice and everything. So I'm curious to see how the other.
How long was he
books
dead
go.
for before he woke up? Does it say? Because this guy was months.
Yeah.
I wonder if these the same.
No, he wakes up. That picture that I show you where he meets Kazad or whatever his name is for the first time. He's like, you were just dead 3 minutes ago. So it's like super instant. And then that guy that you saw standing at his grave, that's the first guy. He takes over his body. He kind of figures out that he could possess people in a way.
Do you know if it's only people or can you take over animals too? Like a venom can possess animals?
I don't know. It doesn't talk about that. I've only seen him take over in 3. A few people. 1, he barely takes over that first guy to figure it out. But definitely in 3, it shows who killed him, the reasoning why. But I haven't finished 3. I haven't even read 2 yet. So 2 is my
Oh, you didn't finish 3? You just jumped back to 1?
Yeah, I just jumped to 1 because I was like, well, I got enough of 3 to give me enough backstory to kind of figure out.
It sounds interesting. It sounds like you read the whole thing.
Right, no. Yeah, this is only half the book. So, and then I decided to read 1 to just kind of give me the whole run through.
I really like the art. You said the art was pretty good in there?
Yeah, the art is really nice.
It's almost old school. Like I like how they kept it. If you guys, I'll show you. You guys remember the strange that we showed at the beginning. But after you open that first one, that's how he looks. He looks like, I don't know, old. Like his mouth is still closed the whole time.
Right, yeah. Look at that.
It's pretty cool. That's really crispy. Again, you guys know we say crispy all the time, so that means that it's just really nice.
That's
so
the back.
we'll throw up screenshots on that. But dang, the color in there is beautiful.
Right. And fill his pages crisp.
Oh yeah. So again, this you can tell this is old because it's still that newspaper kind of feel, but
yeah,
it hasn't had any yellowing to it yet, so it's still really nice.
What? And like I said, no human can see him
Except
So-
Constantine.
except for
I
Constantine.
was telling Gabe that. And he can do, if you guys go see that movie, Justice League Dark, he does like this ritual where other people can hear him too. But he's like super annoying. He's almost like a Deadpool, Spider-Man kind of talk guy. But, second one, mine?
Yep, go for it.
I got these babies stuck together because you guys know I like my Velcro. But, alright. So, this is part 2. I think they did the words different, huh? Yeah, we'll throw up a screenshot here.
Yeah.
But, Revenge is as sweet as souls. I know he has a girl's face in there. I don't know whether she's helping him out or whatever. But I didn't see her
that's
in the
cool.
comic. But at the top again, it says 8-issue miniseries. And the art in there is exactly the same as the other one. This is when they really started taking off with this one. The first one, like I said, was a bit confusing. I'm sure it lost a couple people. But it caught him with that weird Emmett figure. Because it says Emmett like right on its face. Again, you'll see it.
Right.
It's weird, but the second one really captured it. It really goes more into depth about what happened to Ragman and how he gets his powers and stuff like that. Didn't read too much about it, but the art was sick. I can't wait to keep reading it. I'm missing number 5, so I need to find that. But hopefully our boys at Monster Lair can help us find that.
Right.
But I think for now, that's all we got, you guys. We wanted to show you some quick mini-series. I love Ragman. I love Deadman. I don't think I could choose between the two.
Right. I need to read more
I don't
Ragman.
even have one, huh?
No,
Only
I don't.
One Ragman.
But Deadman is super cool. You guys need to go pick up some of those. And Ragman if you find any.
I think I have some Ragman. I think I have another Ragman called Cry of Huntress, and I think I have 2 of them. It's a 3 or 4 issue miniseries. I might try to make a trade with you, bro.
Oh, man. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
But like always,
Subscribe.
and stay tuned for voting because we might have a podcast coming up. But like always, peace
Out.